Hello, 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 hello! Welcome to our house here in the Howe Cramar, Tarland. We had a go at this last week. I noticed that Alan Henderson had posted that the most common thing heard on Facebook just now was, "Can you see me? Can you hear me?" Well, I was resisting the temptation to do that because it is a bit disconcerting. It's very difficult to ken whether anybody's watching, but here we are. We're going to play a few tunes for you tonight. I've got a wee drum here. I'm going to say hello to my mum and dad. They're watching up the road, and Dad said he would be hearing a dram. So you want a coconut if you can tell me what kind of whiskey it is I'm drinking. So there you go. So cheers. Right, let's get going. You may have noticed I've got a waistcoat in here, but we've made an effort. Shona decided she wanted to put her fancy frock on, so I thought I better keep up the end here, and I have my kilt on. So look at that. Got my ski and do. Got the ski and do even on. I've got the full regalia here. I've got my watch, got my sporran. I've got Old Angus here. And Shona, look.
Look at my sparkly frock.
So
I'm all dressed up with nowhere to go.
Well, no, you're not going anywhere. We're isolating. So I'm going to start with a hornpipe and a reel. These are James Scott Skinner tunes. The first thing is The Mathematician. I'm going to play that before I drink too much whiskey, or when I manage to play it, and it's debatable whether I will anyway. So I'm going to play that, and then we're going to try The Hurricane. So here we go. Well, that was going to a set. Glad I got through that, more or less. The Mathematician and The Hurricane. That's not very professional.
My mum sent me a message.
We're getting messages from Shona's mum saying to turn the light off in the corner, so off it goes. Right, a March Strathspey reel. And this is a request for Hamish MacLeod. Hamish is biding over in Skye now, but he bid over in North East, and his daughter Katrina used to play with the band Strathspey reel. Indeed was a pupil of mine about 25 years ago. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play a pipe march card, Pipe Major Willie Gray's Farewell, and then go into the Miller of Herne, and finish with the Auld Wheel. Thank you very much.
Woo-woo!
Cheers. First guess at the whiskey. Obviously, nobody comes into this at the same time. It's not like a concert for folk generally turn up before it starts. Folk pop in and drop out. But I've got my whiskey here. Got my dram, a nice crystal glass. I taste better for some reason, I don't know why. But yeah, I posed the question, what kind of whiskey do you think I'm drinking? Yes, Catherine Smeaton, you're wrong. It's not Macallan.
My dad said he knows what it is.
Yeah, well, he would do since he bought it. Because we're in lockdown, so we had an emergency delivery at groceries. Shona's mum and dad went and picked him up.
He's not getting to play.
So he's not getting to play. So they're posting him Matt. But
Up the top.
oh, hello to Evie Barclay. She's watching. This is our niece. Bites up in Forest. Her mum, we'll mention her later on. But hello, Evie. We never spoke to you last week, but just going to say hello. So, some fairly cheery tunes there. The last couple of sets. I'm going to change mood entirely. It's probably my favourite slow air just now. I've been playing it for a couple of years, and I got this music for a chap called Donny Riddle, and Donny is the son of the fiddle player, composer, fiddle maker and teacher Donald Riddle, who's a real famous figure for the Highlands, a founder of the Highlands Trispaean Real Society, and a great teacher. I mean, some of you will probably recognise names like Bruce McGregor, Duncan Chisholm, Ian McFarlane, Gregor Borland were our pupils of his, so very influential through his pupils. But he wrote this tune called the Lament for King George V, which is it's a powerful bit of music. But when he was a young man, he played the pipes in the Lovat Scouts, famous Highland regiment, and they were like the early commandos in the British Army. And he actually piped at King George V's funeral, which was down in Windsor, I think it was. So this was a tune that came to him like a flash of inspiration. He was a great admirer of James Scott Skinner, so you can hear elements of that, but also you can hear the elements of the Pibroch coming through in it as well. So the Lament for King George V.
Got some more whiskey guesses and some
Thank you very much. Right, some more. Oh gosh, there's heaps coming in. Elaine Mitchell thinks Glenlivet. No. Erica Banks, Lafroig. No. Victoria Lee David, Canadian Club. Oh, come on, no way. That's tough because I'm sure it's fine actually, but it's definitely a nice single malt. Sonia Webster says Balvenie. No, no, no. Willie Chisholm says Glenord. No. There are very good answers, there are very fine whiskies, but no, that's not right. So we'll keep you guessing a wee while yet. Kevin.
Hi, Kevin Henderson.
Kevin Henderson, hello, Kevin, if you'd like. Claire Bruce. Well, hello, Claire, that's George Donald's daughter. I hadn't seen her for a while.
She's hoping Isabel can hear it in her nursing home.
I hope so. Hello, Isabel, if you're listening. And Peg and Jack in Newfoundland. Now, I bid in their house at the Newfoundland NAFCO Festival. It's not yesterday actually, because Hector was quite young at the time because I brought him a toy Newfoundland dog whose name is Newfie, appropriately enough. But it was the one time I was able to taste test farmed salmon as opposed to fresh wild salmon, because Jack is a keen fisherman. And we had a wee party one of the nights and tried and bathe, and the wild salmon, no question, hands down, everybody agreed it was the best. Nothing wrong with the farm salmon, I have to say it tasted fine, but the other salmon was the real business. So nice to hear from you folks. I'm going to finish my wee spot before Shona comes up and sings some songs for you, but I'm going to play a couple of very quick things, two different numbers here. The first one is for a very special birthday. Now this week in our family, our extended family, we've had 3 birthdays. First off, my granny, Alice Anderson, she was a Cramar before she got married. She was 97, and obviously I didn't get to see her because of the coronavirus lockdown. Shona's sister, Marion, who's an intensive care nurse up at Raigmore, she had her birthday. And Shona's great uncle, Ron Roger, had his 90th birthday. And they all landed in the same day. That was the 25th of March. So this particular tune is for Ronnie for his 90th. We actually would have been doing at his 90th tonight, but we're not allowed to hit the cancel. So I wrote a tune for him though. So Ronnie, if you're listening in, this is for you. You maybe want to think about a title, but it's a wee march. Ronnie's a fine accordion player, so I had to find something that I thought you could pick up. So it's a nice wee march. Hope you like it anyway. So for Ronnie, Roger. This week for Ronnie, so happy birthday. I think I'll play the other request, maybe my next wee spot anyway, but again this is going to happen I think while we're locked up.
We're not locked up, Paul.
Sort of locked up, we're not allowed out the county. Not allowed into Darlin, but lockdown, okay, locked up. Although I am going out for a few walks every day, but I don't see anybody, there's not a house for a mile in any direction. So once again, good. Guessed a whiskey.
We've got more guesses here.
A few more guesses. One of them not good. Let's see. Malcolm Breville, Wine Mackay. No, I'm not drinking Curly Mackay, I'm afraid. Ronnie Grant, Aberlour. No. Karen Gleeson's obviously just tuned in. We've had Mackay on unsuccessfully. guest already, but no Karen, she's coming. Oh, the wifey Hollywood. Hollywood. Gordon Skinner, Ardmore, no. Helen Cumming, Grouse, no. No coconut yet, folks. Off you mare, Fiona Forbes, Shivas, no. John Fuchs, Glendronach, no. I do like it though. Palm, Rotherham, Hay, Lochnagar, no.
Kevin Henderson.
Erica Douglas, Glen Grant, so no.
Kevin Henderson thinks Highland Park.
Highland Park, no. One for the Isles up north, but no, it's not one of them, so you'll have to keep on guessing. So, right, I'm going to play... No, I think we'll move on, let Shona sing a few songs and we'll come back to these later on, but yes, Shona.
Wait a minute, I'm just writing down a quick...
Well, she's still writing, I'll tell you if I'll play...
Oh
no, she's finished.
Flop.
So, if you hadn't seen earlier, we've all got dressed up for this. With my big hairy spore, there's Angus, the accoutrements, regalia. Right, Shona.
Hello. I've got my posh frock on tonight. Do you know, I bought this in the January sales and I thought, oh, that's a really nice frock. Down at a good price, I'll buy it. I'll definitely have somewhere to wear it. And turns out I've had nowhere to wear it, so I thought, what better opportunity than to sit in the house on a Friday night and show you all my new bonny posh frock. Very sparkly. There's been a few requests for me to sing a few songs. Alison Sangster asked me to sing Yellow on the Broom. It's actually, I know it, and I could sing it through if somebody else was singing it, but I've never actually sung it by myself, so that'll be next time. And the Fachersons asked me to sing the Bonnie Banks of Dee, and Paul just told me about it not long ago, and I hadn't had time to look at it, so I better do that next time as well. So I'm sorry, I am remembering about them, but it'll be next Friday that I'll do them. Oh, Paul, Kate Taylor's saying Jim asks if it's all Pulteney.
No.
I can't believe none of you's got it. Is there a prize for this, by the way? You haven't thought this through.
Coconut.
A coconut. I don't know where we're going to get a coconut. The shop in Tarlin doesn't have coconuts.
It's one washed up amongst the Tarlin burn last week.
Right, so I am going to sing a Janian song just now, and I can sing this one because my mum's nae way near me to give me a row for singing it. My mum doesn't like me singing a scene, so I'm really sorry, mummy, but I'm going to sing it anyway because it's a good going chorus song to start off with. If you fancy joining in, please do. It is the Roving Ploughboy. Come siddle to me, my old grey mare, come siddle to me, my pony, oh, for I'm on the road and I'm going for a while with my roving ploughboy, oh, ploughboy, oh, ploughboy, oh, I'll follow my roving ploughboy, oh. Last night I slept in a fine feather bed, sheets and blankets a cosy, oh. The next time I lie on a cold barren flare, right in the arms o' my ploughboy, oh, ploughboy, oh, ploughboy, oh, I'll follow my roving ploughboy, oh. What care I for the old laird himsel, and what care I for a cellar, oh, for I'm on the road and I'm going for a walk with my roving ploughboy, oh, ploughboy, oh, ploughboy, oh, I'll follow my roving ploughboy, oh. Champion ploughboy, my Geordie lad, cups and medals and prizes, oh, and bonny Dover inside there's none can compare wi' my jolly roving ploughboy, oh, ploughboy, oh, ploughboy, oh, I'll follow my roving ploughboy, oh. So fare ye well to old Huntly Toon, and fare ye well Drumtelgy, oh, for I'm on the road and I'm going for a walk with my roving ploughboy, oh, ploughboy, oh, ploughboy, oh, I'll follow my roving ploughboy, oh, ploughboy, oh, ploughboy, oh, I'll follow my roving ploughboy, oh.
Way!
Thank you.
Fantastic. There's been 3 requests for a Borry Box a day, so that's...
Oh yeah, that will definitely be next week. Next week, I absolutely promise. And Sandy Thompson, I think I can hear you singing Other Wife of Dingwall. Oh, we've got another few hellos to say. Oh, hello to Deanie Warner McMaster in Nebraska. And I can see popping up there, we've got quite a lot of our friends in Virginia tuning in. So hello everybody. Kim LeClaire said she was singing along, that's great. We've had a few more guesses for the whiskey. Frank Ribbons, our minister, thinks it's Glenmorangie.
No.
Kim LeClaire thinks it's Moonshine.
No.
Shirley Fuchs, Glenmurray.
No.
Carol, how do you say that?
Simini?
Kimini? I'm not sure, I'm sorry Carol, I'm not sure.
He's a big whiskey guy, actually.
He thinks it's Ardbeg.
No.
Lee Carroll, like Lee, he thinks it's Glenmorangie.
No.
Which I find too orangey. Alison McCulloch, Dalmore.
No.
Ronnie Grant, Tamdhu.
No.
Doreen Wood, Scapa.
No. Keep on guessing.
Keep on guessing.
That's it.
Yvonne Morrison thought it was Auchentoshan, and it is not Auchentoshan either. So Paul mentioned we had 3 birthdays on the same day in our family this week. We had my sister Marion, who is an intensive care nurse up in Inverness. Hello Marion. I know you were probably all out doing your clapping for the NHS last night at 8 o'clock. Thank you very much. If you fancy putting a wee clap emoji down there, and Marion can see it because I know she's watching. Hello to my niece Evie and also Grant. On Wednesday we also had Paul's granny. She was 97, that's Alice. And we had my uncle Ronnie Roger, he was 90. So I thought, even though they can't hear you, you could maybe have a wee happy birthday to them. I'm going to sing happy birthday Alice, Marion and Ronnie. So if you want to join in, feel free. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday Alice, Marion and Ronnie. Happy birthday to you. Hip hip hooray. It's probably been quite a strange birthday, but oh well, I'm sure you'll celebrate once we're out of this on the other side. I'm going to carry on with a ballad. I sang last week, I sang Ida McGordon, and this is one that's relating to that whole period as well. So we're speaking about 16th century Scotland, and this is a song called The Burning of Auchendoun, or Willie Mackintosh it's sometimes called. Paul, you don't need to write everybody down.
Yeah, it's guesses.
Okay, he's sounding a bit exasperated. So, Burning of Auchendoun. As I come and by for the side on me morning, I spied a Willie Mackintosh and heard for the dawning. Turn again, turn again, I bid ye. If he burn Auchendoun until he will heed ye. Heed me or hang me, that shall never fear me. I'll burn Auchendoun afore the life leaves me. As I come and by for the side on me morning, Auchendoun was in a blaze and heard for the dawning. Carowan, carowan, oh ye carows, carowan. Ye badn't your carop and tent your wings and heard for the dawning. Turn again, turn again, turn again, I bid ye. If he burn Auchendoun until he will heed ye. Heed me or hang me, that shall never for the life leaves me.
Woohoo!
I've just noticed, I think it's Paul's phone's got a mark on it, but right about there, it is Paul's phone. It looks like I've got really bad marks on my wallpaper. So it's just me that's seeing it. It was really annoying me, and I had to turn around and, no, there's not any marks on the wall. Okay. Has there been some more guesses, Paul?
David Harper, Grant McMillan thought Fetter Cairn. In fact, Gillian Needham thought Fetter Cairn.
Nope.
Heather Morrison thought Springbank. No.
Nope.
We've got John Perlmulder, who's listening in from Hawaii.
Oh, Hawaii!
That's by far the furthest away off it.
We've just had someone from Texas. I'm sorry, it just scrolled up quickly before I could see it.
Fuzzer.
I couldn't see it.
Oh, Rose Annandale.
Yeah.
Okay,
cool.
We've got Katrina McLeod, Stevenson says Bunnahavant, no. Shirley Fuchs, Glengarry, no. Alan Taylor said Tom and Towel, Aberlour, no. Daria Muir, Dalwhinnie, no.
Nope.
Gillian Needham, Fettercairn, no. John Kilvilchan, Ed Radour, no. So keep on guessing, folks. Coconut is going to be mine.
No, there is two people that's gotten it, but I'm obviously not putting them down.
Right. Oh yeah, okay.
No, I've got there's two people have guessed it, so you might be getting half a coconut. I'm going to finish off with another ballad, but this is kind of more of an up-tempo one. I am quite sparkly, actually. I didn't know how well it would come across. My niece Evie, her last name's Barclay, and she loves anything sparkly and pink, so we call her Sparkly Barclay. So I hope Sparkly Barclay likes my sparkly dress. I'm going to sing a song called Henry Martin. There were 3 brothers in merry Scotland, in Scotland there lived brothers 3, and they did cast lots over them that should go, for to turn rubber all on the salt sea. The lot it fell upon Henry Martin, the youngest of all the 3, that he should turn rubber all on the salt sea, the salt sea, the salt sea, for to maintain his 2 brothers and he. He had not been sailing a long winter's night, and part of a long winter's day, when he did espy a lofty stout ship, a stout ship, coming a-sailing down on him straightway. Hallo, hallo, cried Henry Martin, what makes you sail so nigh? I am a rich merchant bound for London town, London town, London town. Won't you please move for to let me pass by? Oh no, cried Henry Martin, that thing it can never be, for I am turned rubber all on the salt sea, the salt sea, the salt sea, for to maintain my 2 brothers and me. So broadside and at it they went, for fully 2 hours or 3, till Henry Martin gave to her the death shot, the death shot, the death shot, and straight to the bottom went she. Bad news to old England came, bad news to fair London town. There was a rich merchant ship, but she's cast away, cast away, cast away, and all of her merry men were drowned. There were 3 brothers in merry Scotland, in Scotland there lived brothers 3, and they did cast lots over them that should go, sea. I will hand you back to Paul.
Right.
Oh, are you ready to come back?
Yep.
Okay, right. See you in a wee bit.
Swap over. Right.
Oh, sorry, all that music's just falling in.
Oh, yeah, that's okay. Right. I'll start with this. Since it's sitting there. We've got a few more. Hello. Has Shona moved this seat bud?
I have, sorry.
Right. Got a few more suggestions.
So we've got Heather Morrison thinks it's Brooke Laddie.
Brooke Laddie, no.
Gary McDonald from New South Wales, Australia thinks it's Singleton.
No.
Mike Stewart thinks it's Balvenie.
No.
Shirley Fuchs Strathyla.
No.
Sandy Thompson, Glenrothes.
No.
Kevin Kerr thinks it's Singleton or Cardew.
No.
No.
That's it?
That's it.
Gosh. Right. I'll keep you guessing a while yet. Right, I'm going to start very quickly. It's a short tune for Katrina Stevenson, but Katrina MacLeod, she asked if I would write a tune. No, she didn't actually. I wrote this for their wedding, that's what it was, and she asked if we would play it. So this is a tune I wrote, and it was played. Was it Lynn Lithgow? I think it was Lynn Lithgow. She'll probably keep me right.
Worst hangover I've ever had.
Yeah, worst hangover Shona ever had, so it was a hell of a good night.
Yeah.
But I'll play it. I haven't really played it much since then, but here we go. This is for Katrina MacLeod. She's no dude sitting watching it with her family there just now. So here we go. So there you go, Katrina MacLeod. So just for you, Katrina.
I've got a few more guesses.
A few more guesses. What have we got?
Morag Pitt thinks it's Jura.
Nope.
Hold it up so they can see it.
There you go.
Erica Banks, Oban.
Nope.
Heather Morrison, Kalila.
No. Heather Morrison and Shirley Fuchs are
Going for the coconut.
most intrepid guessers, but also the most biggest failures, because then I guess right
They
ones.
are going for the coconut. And Elaine Andrews thinks Highland Park.
Highland Park, no.
No.
So
There's still only two people gotten it right.
only two out of all that. Anyway, let's go with a wee tune now. This is by way of it's not quite a request for Elaine Mitchell and her dad. They like Robert Burns stuff. So I'm going to start with a tune called I'm Doon for Like a Johnny. And it's certainly for the Burns period, more or less. It's an old Scottish song, and it would be best kent by most folk because Max Bruch used it as part of his Scottish Fantasia, and most folk would recognise it for that. But it's a beautiful traditional Scottish song, and I'll follow that with a wee bit of Burns after that. So let's go with I'm Doon for Like a Johnny. Thank you. Right.
There's been 3 more guesses.
3 more guesses. What have you guessed?
Daniel McPhee thinks it's Old Pulteney.
Nope.
Neil Mitchell thinks it's Glen Grant.
No.
And Frank Ribbons says it's a very light colour. So is it Clynelish? Is that how you say it? I don't know, I've never heard of it.
Nope.
Nope.
I thought as the minister he might have had some heavenly intervention and a bit of help, but no.
2 wrong guesses, Frank.
Well, let's have a look now. If it was going to play. Oh, aye. Right. One of my favourite strathspeys. This would also apply for Robert Burns, because it was Robert Burns' favourite fiddle tune. It's a strathspey called the Rothy Murchis Rant, which was composed by Robert Bremner. And it's a great strathspey, this. It's one of my favourites. And he set lyrics to it, and the song is called The Lassie with the Lint White Locks, which I don't think I've ever heard anybody sing.
Karen Matheson sings it.
Karen sings it. Well, I've not heard her singing it, but she sings it.
What's Bonnie?
Karen Fay and Copper Kelly. So we'll try that, then Dogs Bite Chapman, and then the Highlandman Kissed His Mother. So a set of Highland fiddle tunes for you. Much. Right, well I'm going to play one more.
We've got a few more guesses, by the way.
A few more guesses, we'll do them in just a second, but I'm going to play one more set. We're doing this for free, but if anybody does want to donate, they can do so at www.paypal.me/ and then Paul Anderson Shona Don. All one word. Paul Anderson Shona Don. There wasn't a space to hey Donald's son. So it's Shona Dawn. so if you want to donate, that would be fine, but if not, that's no problem. We're going to do this anyway, so there we go. A few more guesses before I play my last wee number here. What have we got, Shona?
Ruth Kalitsky thinks it's Old Fetter Cairn.
Nope. Been a few folk guessed that incorrectly.
Ian Russell thinks it's Strathyla.
Nope.
Jim Taylor thinks it's Bowmore.
Nope.
And Julian Needham thinks it's Arran.
Nope. So no, nae coconuts so far.
Gillian also said she's loving the chair art chair.
Oh, well, since it's been brought up, I've sat in a very comfy chair. We've got the Tarlin Food and Music weekend every September. And one thing that we've done every year at it is they have chair art. So folk decorate a chair and they go on exhibition and then folk bid for them. So a couple of years ago I bid for this particular chair, which was created by the Tarlin Brownies. And the Brownies, if you're not from the UK, the Brownies, well, we've got the Scouts and the Guides. The Guides are a kind of female version of the Boy Scouts. Below that you've got the Cubs, the Cub Scouts. I was in the Cubs. And their associated female group are the Brownies. And this is the chair I bought. It's been sat on a few times. You could probably get an idea. It's quite a handsome looking thing. I've never demonstrated a chair on live TV before, but anyway, that's somebody asked about the chair, so yeah, there we go. Right, possibly the most important announcement of the night. This set is going to finish with a tune especially for my sister-in-law, Marion Barclay. Shona's sister is a frontline intensive care nurse at Raigmore up in Inverness, just at the cutting edge of dealing with this coronavirus. I didn't think she's getting home for...
Well, we don't know.
But possibly if the things kick off, it could be really, really busy. So heroics performed around by our medical staff. So this is for Marion because she asked for this. So I'm going to play the Orange Blossom Special. And unusually, I played it at their wedding when they were signing the register. I thought when they asked if I would play something, it would be something romantic and slow, but no, it was this tune called the Orange Blossom Special. So I wasn't going to play it, but how could I refuse Marion? So I'm going to play a slow spare for that, called The Beauty of the North, and then we'll go into the Orange Blossom Special, and then Shona's got another 3 songs for you to sing. thank you very much. Now, last night in the UK, what we had was everybody at 8 o'clock got out in the street and applauded, they shouted, they cheered to show their support for the National Health Service. So if you would like to show a wee bit of virtual support, it'd be pretty cool if you could, for Marion and our colleagues all over the UK and other places, because some countries are really struggling. What you got, an emoji? A clap emoji. Give them a clap.
Please do not.
Please, no, literally. But if you could, somebody's doing it. I reckon for that was. Yeah. But just show that you'd like to give them a big round of applause because they're absolutely amazing. So yeah, that would be grand. So on that note, Shona is now going to sing you a few songs. So I'll get you to the hot seat.
I'll do a quick swap with you. There's been another guest for the whiskey. Ian Murray thinks it's Shackleton.
Nope.
Ian Murray, I think, has guessed Shackleton because last time he was in the kitchen, that's what was up on the dresser. But no, it is not. We've got a couple of hellos as well. Shauna Hull in Washington State. Hello, Shauna. And Keith Sandman from Stuttgart in Germany. Really cool to see you guys. Thanks very much for joining in. Paul, Paul's meant to be manning the all the comments and writing, but he's disappeared to fill up his glass again. Oh, I'm seeing loads of clapping. Thank you, everybody. That is so nice. Yay! I'll just give my round of applause here. So you can see that I've got my lovely sparkly dress on tonight. I'm just gonna show it off again. It's like proper full length, but because I'm sitting in my house, I've got my cozy socks on and my slippers. So da 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 da. That is what you wear in the Anderson house under a posh frock. So there you go.
So I have the music.
That's a bit of excitement for your Friday night, and bet you didn't think you were going to see my legs. I'm going to start off with what let's do. I'll do a chorus song. This is a song. You might hear a bit of sniffling. It's not Paul. It's Dougal the dog's down at my feet. I gave him a haircut today. Oh, he's not very happy. Say hello, Dougal. I gave him a haircut and I gave him a bath, so he smells a bit nicer and he's looking a bit nicer as well. He's nearly 17, so he's an old pup. Anyway, I'm going to sing a song that mentions a place not too far from us, Turner Haugh. This is the Laird of Turner Haugh, or maybe I'll be married, and it's got a great chorus. Riggy do, rig, riggy daddy o, riggy do, rig, riggy day. So join in. I know all my, I'm missing all my Kintra choir. We have a choir in Tarland and I'm missing them all. So any of the choir watching, hello, sing loud and sing well. I know Sheena was watching earlier, so hello everybody. Maybe I'll be married, maybe never. Maybe I'll be married to the Laird of Turner's Haugh. Oh, reggy do, reggy daddy, oh, reggy do, reggy day. Oh, reggy do, reggy daddy, oh, reggy do, reggy day. He's coming here and will be here. He's coming here for all that. He's coming here and will be here. To take me fee, oh yeah, oh reggy do, reggy daddy, oh reggy do, reggy day, oh reggy do, reggy daddy, oh reggy do, reggy day. And maybe I'll hae hose and sheen, then even hagang perfect. And maybe I'll be neat and clean, then ye gang wheat and droplet, oh reggy do, reggy daddy, oh reggy do, reggy day, oh reggy do, reggy daddy, oh reggy do, reggy day. There's nane a ye then get to me, but I'll reward ye all yet. You maybe need a peck of meal, then I can gie ye twy, oh reggy do, reggy daddy, oh reggy do, reggy day, oh reggy do, reggy daddy, oh reggy do, reggy day. and maybe I'll be married, my bandy naval. Maybe I'll be married to the laird of Tanner's Hall. Oh, reggy-doo, reggy-daddy, oh, reggy-doo, reggy-day, oh, reggy-doo, reggy-daddy, oh, reggy-doo, reggy-day, oh, reggy-doo, reggy-daddy, oh, reggy-doo, reggy-day, oh, reggy-doo, reggy-daddy, oh, reggy-doo, reggy-day.
Hey! Ho!
Paul, can you pass me my drink, please?
Yep.
Oh, we've got some more guesses.
No,
No.
a message for Ruth Crawford.
Mm-hmm.
She says, Kintra rules.
Kintra rules,
But
okay.
she also said, Shona, you're amazing.
Oh,
There
these
are
are so nice.
a few more. Kate Taylor, I think it's her last effort. She says, Craig Ellicky, no. Susan Nicholson, hello Susan. She says, Aqua Vitae for Lindores Abbey, no. Anne from Sweden, she says hello, and Diana Saram says that they've been applauding at 8 p.m. on the continent every night for a week now. So that's great.
I was singing and I could see all your claps coming in. That was so nice. Oh, you're gonna make my greet, honestly. I've never been prouder of my sister. I am going to sing a bothy ballad for you. And this is one from my hometown of Huntly. I'm missing my trips. We're usually over to Huntly to see my mum and dad and my granny quite a lot. Paul teaches over there every 2 weeks. So we're usually over pretty regular, and I haven't seen mum and dad in a while. So this is my wee bit to say hello to everybody in Huntly, my aunties and uncles, and all my family over there. This is a bothy ballad called In Praise of Huntly, because Huntly obviously is amazing. Paul would probably argue with me. Of course, Tarlin's amazing as well.
I like Huntly.
Huntly's amazing as well.
Nothing wrong with Huntly.
Nothing's wrong with Huntly. So this is In Praise of Huntly. I've been abroad and I've been at home, and mony's the footsteps I hae gane. Been at the school as ye may ken, but now I'm come to Huntly. We Mr. Stephen I did agree to work with him for meat and fee. And when my buried recht honestly, like others in the country. But just as the sun and the world gaes around, I fell in love with the girls o' the town. And they called me a clever loon, and bade me bide in Huntly. The lasses, they were fond o' me, I sang they heard them I in glee. But ne'er a song I had to gie, but I in praise o' Huntly. But Mistress Stephen did me advise to rove nae mair but to be wise. Mak my father's house my only choice, and leave the town o' Huntly. If I were to leave that bonny town, my comrades all would me disown, which causes me to talk a fee nearby the town o' Huntly. But when the term was out and I was free, I stepped about at my liberty. I get down by the back of Benahee to see the bach and gentry. I stepped about at liberty till Jock O'Reilly fell in with me, and he spared can I would take a fee and leave the bach and gentry. He said on me he'd nae impose if I would work a pair of horse, and bide aside the top and north like others in that country. I'm nae a bairn as ye may see, and fit I went I mean to learn. I'll have your pillow and sow your corn like ony in the country. But when my parents heard I was engaged, at me they flew into a rage. My clothing they kept for a pledge, sent me awa quite empty. But when they saw that I was gone, and kent na whether I'd in or doon, but I'll stop and I'll tell you it ha' be Dean. I'll be more wiser than I hae been. I'll read my Bible and I'll hain my sheen, gang nae mair on a country. I've been up abroad and I've been at hame, and one is the footsteps I came. Been at the school as ye may ken, but now I'm come to Huntly. Huntley.
Hey!
Can you pass me a hanky? I got a runny nose halfway through that. I'm so sorry.
Right.
I had to, and Hannah got a sleeve to dicht it on.
It's not cool.
Sorry. So I'm going to sing one more. Paul, you need to pass me this tome as well.
That's
Yeah. So since we've all been stuck in the house in isolation with nothing else to do, I have been raking through old music books that my granny gave me, and I came across this one. It's probably going to be back to front. Children's Away Day Songbook. Some gems in here such as Oh Mr. Porter, Me and the Elephant, Morningtown Ride, Little Boxes on a Hillside.
Ticky tacky.
Ticky tacky. I'm going. Daddy's taking us to the zoo tomorrow. The Happy Wanderer. Baldery, baldera. That one. Baldery. Those of you who know me will know that I absolutely love old musicals, and this is a song from one of my favourites. I cannot believe that I'm going to do this. This is so far out of my comfort zone. I can't even see my comfort zone anymore. Paul, can you give me a G for this? Everybody, there's 3 words that I need you to sing at home. I one up, please. I'm so worried about this. So this is a song from one of my favourites, 7 Brides for 7 Brothers, and it's Spring, Spring, Spring. Are you going to join in, Paul?
No, I'm there. I might.
Oh, I hope this goes well. Otherwise, I'm going to make an absolute fool of myself on Facebook Live. Da, was that it? Da 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 da.
Was it?
Oh, perfect. Oh, the barnyard is busy and a regular tizzy, and the obvious reason is because of the season. My nature's lyrical with her yearly medical. It's spring, spring, spring. Well, the hen folk are hatching while their men folk are scratching to ensure the survival of each brand new arrival. Each nest is twittering at all babysitting. It's spring, spring, spring. It's a beehive of budding son and daughter life. Every family has plans in view. Even down in the brook, the underwater life is forever blowing bubbles too. Every field has a bonnet with some spring daisies on it. Even birds of a feather show their clothes off together. Sun's getting shinery to spotlight the finery. It's spring, spring, spring. I'm having a really hard time singing this with a straight face because Paul's giggling over here. Go away, Paul. In his hole, though the gopher seems a bit of a loafer, the industrious beaver puts it down to spring fever. While there's no antelope who feels that he can't elope, it's spring, spring, spring. Slow but surely by the turtle, who's enormously fertile, lays her eggs by the dozens, maybe some are for cousins. Even the catamount is nonplussed at that amount. It's spring, spring, spring. Even out in Australia, the kangaroo lays off buttermilk and all French fries. If their offspring are large, it might be dangerous. They've to keep them just at pocket size. Even though to each rabbit spring is more like a habit, notwithstanding the fact as they indulge in the practice. Each day is Mother's Day, the next day some other's day. It's spring, spring, spring. To itself each amoeba softly croons, ach du lieber, while the proud little termite feels as large as a worm might. Old Papa Dragonfly is making his wagon fly. It's spring, spring, spring. Every bug snuggled snuggy in its own baby buggy, and in spite of policing, seems the tribe is increasing. 'Cause Mrs. Katy did once do what her matey did. It's spring, spring, spring. Daddy Longlegs is stretching out his creaking joints, and how busy can a bumblebee? Flitting hither and thither, she keeps seeking joints, with a spare room and a nursery. Each cocoon has a tenant, so they've hung out a pennant. Don't disturb, please keep waiting, we are evacuating. This home's my mama's and I'll soon have my domicile. It's spring, spring, spring. Every field wears a bonnet with some spring daisies on it. Even birds of a feather show their clothes off together. Sun's getting shinery to spotlight the finery. It's spring, spring, spring.
Well done.
So it just goes to show, no matter how tough we think it is, the world keep on going and there's always new life coming up. Have a look out your window, see all the lovely little flowers. It's spring, spring, spring. I hope that put a smile on your face. I think Paul giggled his whole way through it. Are we going to finish together?
Yep,
or what
we're going to finish
okay.
together. That's a good thing, folks. Well, a few more folk to mention. Anne from Sweden, Diana Saram, she's applaud. Oh, we did that. Sorry. Flora Douglas thinks Jura. Ian Murray Strathmill. We've got a shout to Virginia Lamprecht from Maryland, and Shona Davenport Blackthorn was singing along for Australia.
Oh, cool.
So aye, we've got the whole world singing, Shona.
So we've got 3 winners then.
Yeah.
Have we?
Aye, here we go.
John and Shirley Fuchs by default, because I pretty much guessed everything else but. So John and Shirley, well done. You were right with one of your guesses.
I couldn't have lost him actually.
And where's my other
I
bit?
did you put them because I couldn't find it.
It was Karen McKendrick and Barry William Cranagh.
Oh, Barry.
Barry, do you know Barry was saying that his daughter drew the mushroom that's on your brownie chair?
Oh, cool. Well, you
cool.
deserve to win, Barry.
So what was it, Paul?
It was 12-year-old Glenfiddich, which is perfectly palatable. It's all right. It's none wrong with it. So,
Glenfiddich.
cheers, folks.
Cheers, Abdi. So we're going to finish off with
A set of tunes. Well, more than a touch on international flavour. I've noticed that my pal Peter Hedlund he's listening for Ista in Hälsingland in Sweden, and Peter he's been across here a couple of times and been with us. We first met him in Dublin when we did a few concerts together, and then last October I was over in Sweden and we did a wee tour in Hälsingland, and it was great fun. He's a top lad. He plays a nickel harper, and the first tune we're going to play is a tune we learnt for Peter when we first met him.
Sorry.
What's that?
Sorry, Fiona. Fiona Forbes said she said Glenfiddich as well.
Did you? Sorry, Fiona. Oh no, the songsters are on the case.
Oh no.
I
Well
know,
done,
sorry, Fiona. Anyway, so Fiona's in the dungeon. She's in the hobby, but anyway, back to Peter. Taught us this tune. It's called Flickener Svensson. That's exactly how Peter says it. I've got a very good grasp of the Swedish dialect. So Flickener Svensson just means the Svensson girls, and it's a friend of Peter's that wrote it. We're then going to go into a tune called I'm going to have Peter on the phone in a minute. It's called Gärde Låten. I think it says very good, but most Swedes can understand my Swedish. So Gärde Låten, which I grew up knowing it as the Swedish Wedding March. and then we're going to go into the Pibroch a Donald Do. And if you're a Lonach man, well, you
Ho,
go to Lonach. That's it. Ho ho Lonach! If you go to Lonach gathering the end of August, you'll hear this tune because the Lonach men come round the games park to this. It's a great tune. The Pibroch a Donald Do got a very, very ancient pedigree. It's a pipe march now, but there's an old Pibroch, the original melody that's developed for it. So when I went Black Donald Cameron, I think it's named after. So Donald Do. And then we'll finish with the High Road for Linton. So we're going to finish up. Thank you very much for listening in. Again, if you want to donate, that's fine. It's free. Please, then I feel that you have to, well, mess you wanna. But if you want to, that'd be grand in the current climate. So it's www.paypal.me.
No, paypal.me.
Oh, aye, paypal.me / Paul Anderson Shona Don. And we'll post it. It'll be on Facebook later on. You'll see it. So thanks very much for listening. It's nice to see so many folk looking in. And take care. Strange times we're living in. But I hope you're all well. We'll see you at the other side. And we'll be back here next week.
Same time next week?
Same time next week.
Live from the living room.
Okay, all the best.
You're doing them twice. Let's chat. I've got a quick shout out that I forgot to do earlier. I'm so
Okay.
sorry. Can I say hello to Ethan and Reese McBeam and Alec and Elaine as well?
Hello.
I forgot to say hello earlier, boys. I meant to. So, hello.
Hello.
Anyway, that's us.
Cheerio. Fairly well.
Well, we're not going to do...
But
Have we just seen adieu?
no, we were not.
Adieu, adieu.
To you and you and you. Anyway, this is getting a bit mental, so let's see if I can turn this
Yeah.
off. How do you turn it off?
I don't know.
Finn?